Another day, another story. Let us explore what working capital is, why it's important, and how it can be effectively managed. Working capital refers to the funds that a company uses for its day-to-day operations. It includes the cash, inventory, accounts receivable, and accounts payable that a company has on hand. These items are essential for keeping the business running smoothly and ensuring that it has enough resources to meet its short-term obligations. Why is working capital management important? Effective working capital management is key to the success of any business because it ensures that a company has enough funds to pay its bills and keep its operations running smoothly. And also essential for all companies to improve their cash flow, reduce their operating costs and maximize profitability. For effective capital management, companies need to balance the amount of cash they have on hand with the amount of inventory, accounts receivable, and accounts payable they hold. This requires careful planning and monitoring of these key metrics. For example, if a company has too much inventory, it may tie up valuable resources and reduce its cash flow. On the other hand, if it has too little inventory, it may miss out on potential sales opportunities. Similarly, if a company has a large accounts receivable balance, it may have difficulty collecting payments and managing its cash flow. And if it has a large accounts payable balance, it may struggle to pay its bills on time and damage its relationships with suppliers. Let's look at an example to better understand how working capital management works. Imagine that you own a small retail store that sells clothing. Your store has $50,000 in cash on hand, $100,000 in inventory, $20,000 in accounts receivable, and $10,000 in accounts payable. To effectively manage your working capital, you need to balance your cash flow with your inventory, accounts receivable, and accounts payable. You may decide to reduce your inventory by $20,000 to free up some cash and invest in new marketing campaigns. You may also decide to follow up with your customers who owe you money to improve your accounts receivable balance. Finally, you may negotiate better payment terms with your suppliers to improve your accounts payable balance. No one can negate the fact that working capital management is an essential part of any business. Enabling companies to improve their cash flow, reduce operating costs, and maximize profitability. Remember to balance your cash flow with your inventory, accounts receivable, and accounts payable to ensure that your business runs smoothly and has enough resources to meet its short-term obligations. Thanks for watching.